Hello, my correct and wonderful people. How una dey? Yes, so welcome back to Mystical Blog Channel, where we dey give Nat and Dan ogbonge gist where they fly up and down from inside the palace of Ile-Ife. The gbege wey don dey happen for inside the palace now. We say Olori Miriam don come back to the palace, so come tell Kabiyesi say anything wey im dey do, say she no dey lis ten to am. Say im don reject every proposal going out of the palace, so settling her, saying this one, say she is not going anywhere in the palace. That her and Kabiyesi go buy for that marriage. Her and Kabiyesi go dig am. After all, she have lost a lot. That she left her former marriage to come and be with Kabiyesi. And right now, Kabiyesi has turned around because of what? Queen Naomi. That have Kabiyesi forgotten what Kabiyesi told her about everything before she accepted Kabiyesi? That the way she came to the palace was not just for visitation through the sisters, and Kabiyesi had to make inquiries of her and everything. And if you look at everything wey Olori Miriam dey talk, it is true. Kabiyesi needs to keep his word with Olori Miriam. But on the second hand again, Olori Miriam is not a good person. She has not been doing nice. She has been wicked, and she has been doing all her evil acts in the palace of Ile-Ife, bringing juju about doing all the whole Mamalawo's parole wey she dey do for inside the palace of Ile-Ife. So my correct and wonderful, looking at everything now wey dey happen right now, Kabiyesi say he's not taking anything likely with her, because the huge proposal wey Kabiyesi tell am be say, Kabiyesi say im go wetin after everything, im go give am 10% share from the oil and gas, and im go divorce am finally, make she dey go back. And she said when the Ibira people came to return the bride price, that why the Kabiyesi did not collect it with his own hand. Now, why the Kabiyesi did not say anything, saying that he doesn't want to see her? Why the Kabiyesi went to what? Put her in Lagos mansion, in Lekki mansion, later brought her back to the palace? Is it because Iyanifa came to the palace that Kabiyesi is doing all these things? That her and Kabiyesi has come a very long way for them to separate. That she's not taking anything from Kabiyesi. That all she wants from Kabiyesi right now is just to stay with Kabiyesi and become the Yeye Oluwa, which Kabiyesi had to tell her that one will never happen in her lifetime. Yes, Kabiyesi had to tell her that the Yeye Oluwa title or the Yeye Oluwa staff will never happen in her lifetime. That the more she stays in the palace, the more she causes more troubles in the palace. That is it. It's just because of the protest Kabiyesi has told the youth that youth is going to protest against Remi Tinubu and everything, that Kabiyesi doesn't want to tell the Ile-Ife elders. And Kabiyesi is trying to what? Maintain the steeze of the marital issues, which everybody has known. But Kabiyesi doesn't want to use his hand to what? Bring it outside. And he has already told Miriam that Miriam should go, that Miriam should leave the palace for good. That he has proposed a good proposal to her. Stay out of the palace of Ile-Ife. Stay out of the main quarters of Ile-Ife. I built you people a new quarter. Go to that place. The elders in council have agreed with me. Everybody in the palace who are lawmakers, who are everything, has agreed with me. Go to that place. But you people do not want to agree. Rather, you people are planting juju, planting otomopo, here and there, pots, attacking Queen Naomi, despite she's not in the palace of Ile-Ife. And Kabiyesi asked her what did she want him to do again? Than to call off the marriage. That is the last straw in everything. That Queen Naomi peace of mind is really, really expensive in this issue. That he wants the peace of mind of him, number one, and peace of mind of Queen Naomi. Kabiyesi had to even be asking her, when was the last time both of them went out? When was the last time both of them went for an event? Or he called her for an event? It's because of the characters she has been portraying. I know that she's not one of the intelligent women, that are not one of the richest. She's the richest. But Kabiyesi has said he doesn't want any other thing. He doesn't want a what? To be licking the sore of his Oloris, or licking his wound again. That he has become more open-minded now. That the Oloris need to what? Go to the new quarters, or what? They go out of the marriage. Because Queen Naomi has never told Kabiyesi to divorce these women. And if you want to recall everything, it was these women that brought the case of divorce. It was these women that brought the case of divorce in the palace of Ile-Ife. It was these same women that brought the case of DNA, because of their attitude and the characters they are portraying in the palace of Ile-Ife. So if you watch everything that is happening back and forth, these women taught Kabiyesi how to become all these things he's saying. These women brought out all these rules from their own hands, and that is why Kabiyesi has been playing the roles very, very well, using it against them right now in the palace. Because Queen Naomi has what? Agreed to the polygamist. Queen Naomi has agreed to everything Kabiyesi wants to say about these women. All she said was she's not going to stay in the palace with them. It's against her. She said her principle and her standard is she's not staying with the Oloris. Rather, she can stay in her Korean mansion. But Kabiyesi is doing all these things to bring, number one, his main priority is Prince Tedinikau, who is the apparent heir to the throne. And the elders in council have told him in a secret meeting, which Kabiyesi had to even say out after they have done the secret meeting. He told them that Prince Tedinikau is the apparent heir to the throne. That all these things he has been fighting for Queen Naomi to come back to the palace is because of Prince Tedinikau. He doesn't care for any other thing again, but he needs to put Prince Tedinikau in the way of the gods and the way the palace is, and know the custom of the palace. All these things Kabiyesi is fighting. Yes, Kabiyesi is a traditionalist, but he knows the things that are indoors, the things that are done inside the palace. Because right now, Queen Naomi is now taking Prince Tedinikau to church and everything. He doesn't want something in the instant, how things are happening. He can come out and say he wants to be a pastor and not a Ooni again. You see how the gamers are playing? So Kabiyesi is now trying to secure everything he wants to secure. Doing everything for the mother. Meanwhile, he's trying to bring up his son in the tradition of Ile-Ife. And it is not bad. It is never bad. So Kabiyesi has told Miriam that this is how you want to do. But Miriam has rejected every proposal Kabiyesi has brought on top of the table. So the question we're going to ask right now is, what is the next move of Kabiyesi? What is the next move of the elders? What is the next move of every other people who is against, especially Parapo, who is really, really against Miriam in the palace of Ile-Ife? What is the next move? Because looking at all these things that are happening in the palace, you know that all these things the Oloris are doing is not it is not good. So my correct and wonderful people, how una take see this matter? Before we continue to give this ogbonge gist, I say make I greet all of now one by one. Oh. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you come across this our channel. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to share, because now here be the number one place where we will give now information we will get from what Ile-Ife. My correct and wonderful, they alleged information we just the fly right now inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Now we say Olori Miriam don't reject the proposal of Kabiyesi in the palace of Ile-Ife, saying that she goes nowhere. She has rejected the divorce. She has rejected everything Kabiyesi has brought. That he and Kabiyesi has already come too far to leave each other. And Kabiyesi is now right now telling her that it is not do or die. Yes, that it is not a do or die thing. That all they need to say, all they need to do right now is just find the solution and let her leave the palace. But Kabiyesi was the person who started all these matters. Kabiyesi was the person who has been keeping Miriam inside the palace of Ile-Ife because of money. Yes, let's say the truth. Miriam is into oil and gas. And most of the investment inside the palace is all about the oil and gas. That is where the investment or the money of Kabiyesi, quarter of the money is coming from in a big way. So if you look at everything, you know that Miriam has been saying atom of truth in every rumor. There must be truth in every rumor. So my correct and wonderful people, how una take see, I'm making a choke mouth for the matter. And I'll see make I tell all my subscribers, shout out to you guys. You guys are the best. God bless you all. And please stay safe and enjoy your weekend. And don't forget to be a Mystical Blog channel where we give na Tanda and Ogbonge gist where they come right from the palace of Ile-Ife. So stay safe, my correct and wonderful, and enjoy your weekend. Gracias.